Welcome to Dave Tries This, and this is the PD200W hybrid podcasting microphone, and I did not think that it was going to be good, but I think that it is terrific. This video is not sponsored. They did send me the microphone to test out, but they have absolutely no say in my review. So this is the PD200. Move that back a little. So this is the PD200, and this is the Logitech Blue Sona microphone, which I reviewed previously up here, and I liked it so much that it's several years later, and I'm still using it. And I will jump back and forth between the audio. So this is the Maono PD200W, for example, and this one is my Logitech. I tried to get them pretty close when it came to the gain. Okay, so they say that this is the world's first triple connectivity microphone. And what they mean by that is you can connect to it three ways. You can connect to it by XLR cable, like I have back here. You can connect to it by a USB-C cable, and you can connect to it wirelessly over their receiver. So this microphone gets its power over USB-C, and you might have noticed that there is no USB-C cable in the back. And the reason I can keep using it even though there is no cable giving it power is because it also has a battery. You can connect two of these with one of their wireless receivers, which means you can set up a two-person podcast when you go to something like a trade show or you're out in the world. They say that it's a 60-hour battery life with the LEDs turned off. You can turn on these RGB LEDs. Anyhow, with the lights on, it has a claimed 38 hours of runtime. It's a little surprising to me that LED lights take up that much power, but 38 versus 60 is still a lot of time. When I'm screencasting, I will connect this microphone via USB-C to the laptop, something that I cannot do with the Logitech Blue Sona because it has no USB-C connection. With this microphone, I just plug it in. It has an 82 decibel signal to noise ratio, and they say it handles up to 128 SPL without distortion. Since it's supposed to be used for the spoken word, the response on this is 50 Hz to 16 kHz, so it's basically designed just for picking up voice clarity rather than picking up like musicians or performers, something like that. The PD200W also has a carotid polar pattern, which means it's supposed to reject off-axis noise. So here's what I'm going to do. Here I am talking directly into the microphone, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to leave my hand in so you can see how far away I am. Here I am talking to the microphone to the side of the microphone, and here I am talking to the microphone from the rear of the microphone. The microphone also has AI noise cancellation, which you set up through the software. I'm going to leave that off right now since I'm trying to show you what the microphone sounds like natively, and AI reduction is always going to sound like some AI reduction. This dial up here on the top is a multi-control dial. You can use the same button up here to control the gain, to control the headphone volume, and to control how much noise cancellation there is on the microphone. Whereas with this microphone, all I get is the audio that's coming out. I mentioned headphone monitoring. There's a headphone jack down here in the bottom. I've used my beloved, at least a decade-old Sony reference monitors in order to test, and there does not seem to be any latency at all when you plug your headphones into the back. The build quality is all metal. It's made out of aluminum. Now it comes with this built-in shock mount. That's something the Logitech didn't come with, but the Logitech is usually above me being used as a studio mic, whereas this one is more designed to be used on your desk, and so that shock mount is really great if I accidentally bump into the microphone while I'm talking to you. There's also the Maono Link software, which is on both Windows and Mac. It gives you EQ presets for like podcast and games. It gives you a graphic equalizer, compression, that AI noise cancellation, and also microphone limiting. I talked about Twitch streaming before. One of the cool things this microphone has is support for both Windows and Macs, but also the Sony PS4 and PS5. As I mentioned, I did not think that this microphone would sound as good as it does based on its price. Right now it's $99, down from the regular $129.99. I think that's a launch special, although I'm not sure it doesn't stay at that price for a long time. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the audio quality between these two, and let me know also if you've ever used any of the Maono microphones and what you've thought of them. But yeah, while you're watching this video, your audiologist called.
We need to talk about exposure to loud noises. But first, like and subscribe.
For Dave Tries This, I'm David Schloss, and as always, thanks so much for giving this a try.